Hey, everybody. Glad you can be here. Thank yourself for being here. Sometimes just being here is the hardest part. So we will get started by settling in. Find your feet, the bottoms of your feet on the floor. We want to be on a nice safe surface. So a chair without arms preferably, and definitely not wheels. And then on a surface that will not slip for the chair. So maybe come forward in your chair just a bit so that we encourage a nice tall spine, not leaning back. Kind of think of our whole body just sort of being lifted up in one piece, that our torso and head kind of lifted up toward the sky. Maybe close the eyes if that feels nice, or a gaze out in front of you, the floor. Notice the shoulders, the wrists, the fingers. Notice the jaw, the forehead. And just breathe. Let's just notice the sounds around us as you breathe. Not as a distraction, but just as that is part of our experience. Just breathe in, breathe out. Ease in the feet. If your feet feel unsteady, maybe you've been walking, or maybe you have a little numbness in your feet, just kind of rock them gently from side to side. Maybe grip the toes a little and release. Just so you feel all four corners of the feet settle in. Inhale and exhale. We're going to bring a little awareness to our breath this morning by something called the square breath. So we're going to start by an inhale of 3 and an exhale of 3. And at any point, if the inhaling and the exhale doesn't measure with what feels comfortable with you, you can return to a more natural breath. But inhaling through the nose and out through the nose, unless there's illness or allergies, in through the nose and out through the mouth. Or if you need to mouth breathe, try to do it in more of a straw breath, just kind of like you're sipping through a straw. It just helps slow the breath down. So we'll inhale to a count of 3 and exhale to a count of 3. We'll do that a few times. And as you breathe, notice the shoulders, the ribs. A couple more times. Very nice. Now for the next few breaths, see if you can increase that to a count of 4. So we'll increase to inhale 4 and exhale 4. Very nice. Now we're going to add a third step, a third of our fourth step, which is at the top of your inhale of 4, pause for 4. So not holding the breath like a strain, just kind of think of not doing that next exhale. So inhale for 4. Think of pause, kind of suspend, and exhale for 4. Ease in the jaw, ease in the shoulders, notice the hands and feet. You resume your normal breath after your next exhale. And then our fourth step is we're going to kind of finish out the square. So we're going to inhale for 4, pause for 4, exhale for 4, and pause for 4 before our next inhale. And again, if at any point this feels restrictive or uncomfortable, you can also shorten the pauses. It's totally fine. You're always aware of your breath, no matter how long the hold is. Let's try inhale 4, hold for 4, exhale 4, pause for 4. Try one more complete round, either start one more new round and finish one more new round. Very nice. Return your natural breath. Maybe keep the eyes closed. Let's turn the palms up, facing up. If we're going to be moving, but as we sit here, just sit with that breath. Notice the jaw, the face, the hands. Just notice the body. Maybe you feel kind of some energy movement as we really brought some breath in and out, allowing the mind to focus on the breath and the body. Very nice. And open the eyes if they're closed. Let's start by inhaling, kind of arms down, palms forward. Just gently bring them back and exhale, bring them forward over the knees. Inhale, kind of a low sweep. And exhale. Again. And exhale. Next time you open them forward, kind of find that gentle range, just that kind of feels good. It always stays in the feel good. Maybe it's open a little bit more toward the chair. And exhale, maybe bringing the hands all the way together and reaching forward with the fingertips, kind of feeling that space between the shoulders. Inhale. And exhale, reaching with the fingertips forward. Good. Last time. And forward. Now same motion, but up. So this might be very different with the shoulders. You can always drop the elbows if that's more comfortable for you. And exhale. Let's start small. Let's not do our big giant reach yet. Inhale. Just kind of wake up that joint. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Now find a little more range if that's comfortable. Nice big inhale. And then reach forward, almost like a cat pose, sort of reaching a little bit with the mid back and stretching those fingertips forward. And then inhale, almost like a cow, the cow pose, a little chest stretch. Again, just what feels nice. Might be different, one shoulder to the next, and you can drop the elbows. Inhale. And exhale. Very nice. Let's sort of move through that a little bit more with our chair cat-cow. So hands to the knees. So we exhale, we can slide the palms down the knees. And exhale, tucking that tailbone under the body, reaching the mid-back for the chair, reaching those shoulders forward, tucking the chin. On your inhale, rotating that tailbone out and up, belly drops. Heart and face forward, and you can slide the hands back so the elbows come back, kind of opening the shoulders and the chest. Good. Exhale, tailbone first. Reaching with that mid back, slide the hands down the knees, tuck the chin. Inhale, tailbone first. Slide the hands back. Our next exhale, let's tuck that tailbone, slide the hands forward. We'll pause here, not holding the breath. We'll breathe. Ease in the toes, wiggle the fingers, notice the jaw. Just breathing here, finding that space between the shoulders, maybe gently in the neck and the low back. Breathe. Very nice. Toward our inhale, tailbone first. Kind of feel that roll of the pelvis. Hands slide back, heart space forward, maybe the forehead up a little. Draw those elbows back and then feel the chest open here and breathe. Kind of drawing in a nice deep breath, sort of feeling that effects across the torso. Very nice. And just gently slide the hands back to knees and come back. Very good. So just a little twist here and then we'll get up. Let's inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, hand to the opposite knee, and we're going to place the hand with the leg there just behind the hand. That's really confusing. I was trying to do right, left, not do right, left. I'm going to say right hand to left knee. Let's do it that way. Much less confusing. Right hand to left knee. I might be mirrored to you. Left hand is touching the right hand. Inhale, nice tall spine. Then as you exhale, slide that left hand back. Gentle guidance over to the left. We're not pushing with our right hand, but it's steadying us there. Good. Inhale, slide the left hand back up. Nice tall spine. Exhale, slide the left hand back. Inhale forward. And exhale back. Hold here. You can look over the left shoulder to your comfort. Just kind of feel what feels nice in the neck. Good. Nice deep inhale. And exhale, slide the hand forward. Hand on each knee. Nice tall spine. Just notice the neck, the side body. Good. Let's inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, left hand to the right knee. And placing the right hand right behind the left hand. Tall spine, inhale. Exhale, slide the right hand back. Notice the jaw, the toes. Good. Exhale, slide the hand forward. Nope. Inhale, slide the hand forward. And exhale, slide it back. Inhale forward. Exhale back. Once more with movement. Inhale forward. And exhale back. Hold. The side of the neck might be different. Just find your glance. Ease in the jaw. Movement in the toes. The forehead, ease. Breathe. Breathing in, breathing out. Notice how that breath feels here. Good. Nice deep inhale. And exhale, slide the hands forward. Very nice. To wake up the low back just a little bit, we're just going to do a simple forward fold here. So we're going to keep the knees kind of in line with the shoulders so that we keep our torso supported. We're not going all the way down right now. We're going to inhale up. And then exhale slowly, hinging at the hip first. So you gradually are landing on your legs. Sweep the hands down. And hands to the knees, top of the knees. And push yourself back up. Let's do that again. Inhale, sweep up. And if you want to hand on a knee as we come down, that's totally fine. Exhale, hinge at the hips. Kind of feel the torso kind of land in the lap. If you like, you can engage the whole torso and reach up with your fingers reaching out. Any low back, you put one hand down and reach and to lift up. We also want to strain the low back. So we're really engaging all that fascia around the torso, the fascia, the fiber that touches every part of our body. As we're leaning over, we think not just about our shoulders bringing us up or our low back bringing us up, but really reaching through with the whole body. and the top of the head reaching for the sky, engaging the whole core, drawing it into the spine. That way, if you need to bend over and pick something up, we're really protecting our low back. So let's do that again. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Slowly down so you feel what's moving, what's working. Chest to legs. Maybe you touch the toes. And we're going to engage the whole arm, reaching from the shoulder all the way through the fingertips. Belly to spine. Top of the head toward the sky. And release. So by the time we get up, you should almost feel like your whole core is really tight and engaged. Last time. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, nice and slow, hinge the hips. Then inhale, reach up, reach through those fingers. Top of the head for the sky. Squeeze in the core toward the spine. And down. Very nice. You can always practice that with one arm and keep one hand on a knee if you're having any low back issues. All right, so good intro for getting out of the chair. We'll slide the feet under the knees here. If your ankles don't like that, have that flexion, do it to your capacity. You just may want to lean over farther. We want to make sure that our weight is in all four corners of the feet. We're going to hinge the hips, nice straight back. Straight back knees are kind of in line with the hips. Give ourselves a broader foot foundation. We're going to inhale, and then as we exhale, think of the top of the head reaching for the sky, and we're going to push the ground away. So inhale, and then exhale, push the ground away to stand. Inhale, soften and lower, kind of feel that pelvic floor kind of open, soft. Exhale, draw everything in toward the core and up. Exhale, soften and lower. I'm sorry, inhale, soften and lower. Exhale, draw it in and up. Once more, inhale, soften. Almost like a balloon. Exhale, draw it up and in. Very nice. Always nice to practice that when you're getting up from the table or before you sit down at a nice hard table. The couch is obviously harder because we can't get our feet underneath us, but you can practice on a soft surface. I'll just show you. On a soft surface, if you can't really get your feet underneath you, you want to stand up without lurching your body to the side. That's when you want to just counterbalance. So you feel your weight in your feet. Maybe you need to bend over a little bit more and counterbalance. So just practice that in a safe place. It's just a good skill to keep. So we're going to face the back of our chairs. Kind of in a position where your fingertips reach out. So we're not up super close. We're going to kind of take a step back from our chairs. Do a little movement. So you can all feel tippy. You can always sort of do this next to a wall also. So it's just the back of the chair and also being next to a wall. So let's start warming up. Inhale, reach the arms up. And exhale down. Again, inhale up. Exhale down. Once more, really waking up the body. Inhale up, reach, whole body, nice and strong. Exhale down. Good. And with that energy, I want to stand here for a moment in Tadasana, in mountain pose. So strong feet, lift the toes. We feel all four corners of our feet. Our balance and our movement starts with our foundation. So if we're twisting or reaching, we want to be sure we know where both of our feet are, that they're planted and supporting us. Or if we have to lift one up, we know that our foundation is good under our foot. Nice tall spine. Grounded in. Very nice. Let's swing the arms up, inhale. And as we exhale, we're going to do a bit of a swan dive. So we're going to hinge at the hips, straight back. So we're going to keep our back straight. And this is where the chair comes in. You can swing the arms out to the side or place one hand on the back of the chair. We just want to keep a straight back. So it doesn't matter how far you come down at all. We're just kind of getting into that fascia behind the back of the legs. all the way down the back of the body. Don't press through the back of your legs, a soft knee. So you want straight legs, but you can put a bend in the knee if that's just more comfortable for you. Good, we're gonna inhale, straighten the arms or stand. And then exhale, come forward again. Inhale, you can use the chair, you can slide the hands up the legs. Exhale, come down, straight back, wherever, however far you can come down with a straight back. Once more, inhale. And exhale. Good, inhale, come up. There it is. And I'm gonna add a little movement to this, so inhale up. Exhale, forward fold, either hands to chair or hands to the legs. Inhale, just come halfway up. Exhale, fold. Deep bend in the knees. Inhale. Exhale, push the ground away, kind of like our coming from seating, but we're standing here, arms overhead. Very nice. Again, inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, forward folds. We do a straight back, and then you can go down a little bit more if you'd like. Inhale, half lift, either with the chair or hands to the legs. Exhale, fold. Deep bend in the knees. Inhale. Exhale, push the ground away, nice straight back, reach for the sky. And down. Very nice. Step forward with the right foot. So the right foot is stepped forward, close to the chair for balance. And the left foot is wherever it's comfortable so that your heel can be on the ground. Right now, we want to just kind of be steady on all four corners of both feet. So that could be maybe it's open a little bit, a 45-degree angle, whatever is comfortable for your hip and your knee. You can bring that in too. It doesn't have to be a big step. We're going to put our hands over our head, reach. So strong, we're feeling both feet, really pressing in, active feet, breathe. Good, inhale here. We're going to push the air down with our hands and straighten the front leg. Again, this is kind of pelvic floor, core. Inhale, in the knee. Exhale, straighten the knee, arms down. Good, inhale. Exhale. A couple more times. Very nice. Good. Next time, this is our warrior one, we'll hold. A little challenge here, we're gonna stay nice and planted in the feet. Arms overhead, similar to what we were doing when we came up from the chair. We're gonna reach through the fingers. You can also do this with the hands, elbows tucked in by your side if it's bothering your shoulders at all. Reach overhead and very slowly planting into that right foot, we're gonna hinge at the hip and bring the torso in a line over the right foot. Good, inhale here. Exhale, push the ground away to come back up. Fingers toward the sky. Good, inhale, lower the torso over the right foot. Exhale, push the ground away, reach for the sky, everything drawing in toward the spine. One more time, inhale. Exhale, push the ground away, reach for the sky. Very nice. That's a challenging, nice core thing. Core exercise, arms down. Step forward. Standing in Tadasana, just notice. Notice the energy in the body. One leg to the other. Ease in the jaw, the hands, breathe. Very nice. Open the eyes if they're closed. Let's step back with the right foot. Same thing, this knee or hip may be different. Find your posture so you can have your left knee bent and wherever that right foot needs to be. I should say that our hips are facing forward. I'm not opening up to my right side, so I wanna, if it helps sometimes if you think about drawing that left hip back in, it helps bring the right hip forward. So we have our warrior one, left foot forward, arms overhead. Breathe nice and strong, establish our foundation, maybe try lifting the toes. So you're noticing if you have all four corners of your feet nice and strong. Good, inhale here. Exhale, straighten the left leg, arms down. Keeping that left hip drawn back. Inhale, left bend. Exhale, straighten. Very nice. Inhale, and feel the belly fill. Exhale, draw everything in and up. Once more. Very nice. Now holding our warrior one, going into our core challenge. Feet are nice and strong, supporting us. We're gonna inhale, hinge at the hip, bring the torso over the left knee this time. Nice straight back, it doesn't matter how far you come. And exhale, push the ground away, reach the fingertips for the sky, get all those core body in toward the spine. Good. Inhale, over the left foot. Exhale, push the ground away, reach. Again. Exhale, push and reach. Last time. Inhale, reach, reach. So strong. Exhale, push the ground away, reach for the sky. And arms down. Very nice. One step forward. And close the eyes. If you'd like, or just look down. Ever so slightly, almost if no one who's watching you could see it, but you can feel it. Just lower the chin that tiniest bit. It's a signal to the body to relax, ease in the shoulders, just the tiniest of movements. Very nice. Couple more breaths. And in this moment where the heart is a little elevated, we're going to stand and do our three-part breath standing. It's a little different standing than it is sitting or lying down because our body is stretched and open in a different way. But placing the right hand at the low belly, kind of resting on the hip, but you can also kind of spread it over the belly button and then the left hand on the heart space. So ease in the feet, ease in the shoulders, and just breathe here for a moment. Just notice what happens in your body when you're breathing just naturally. Breath might be a little elevated, but it's fine. Just notice. So we want to take advantage of our full lung capacity and enhance that if it's been restricted at all. So as we inhale, think about the breath coming into the belly, and then into the ribs, and then into the chest, kind of the heart space. And then it falls out, heart, ribs, belly. Again, belly, ribs, heart, falls out, heart, ribs, belly. So do that a couple times at your pace. And if the belly breath is challenging, which it is often, you can do both hands on the belly. Very nice. One more. Very nice. And Tadasana. So I want to move into our balance poses. So hands on the chair, you can either face your chair. I'm going to stay to the side so that you can see me. First, we're just going to come up on the back of the toes, so sort of stretching the ankle forward, just kind of doing a bicycle kick with one foot and then the other. So one foot and then the other, raising the knee, little toe stretch. I'm gonna keep the toe stretched. If that doesn't work for your big toe, we're not weight bearing here. You can go ahead and let the ankle come open so that the little toes are getting stretched. Little movement. Good. Now hold that right knee up. We'll get a toe stretch in the right foot. And if that doesn't work for your big toe, find the spot that you can do it with your smaller toes and maybe just breathe and see if you can come in just a tiny bit. We want to be gentle, but it's also nice to keep the flexibility. Breathe. Very nice. Now I'm going to place the top of my foot on the mat, top of the toes on the mat, and the top of the ankle pressing down toward the ground. Again, gentle and ease. We don't want to overstretch or cause a foot cramp. If it gets a foot cramp, the best thing to do really is squeeze it or stretch it out. Just breathe, ease in the jaw, hold a lot of tension in our feet. So when we're stretching the feet, we want to make sure our jaw and our chest, hips aren't too clenchy. Okay, little ankle roll, one way and the other, pop, pop. Very nice. And then the left foot. So we'll bring the knee up nice and high. I mean, the heel nice and high. And again, find that stretch that works for you on this side. This big toe might be different. So find that and breathe. Maybe you want to close your eyes and just notice where that space is you're finding in your foot. Maybe it's in your ankle. Breathe. Very nice. Then we'll the top of the foot to the ground and gently press forward with the ankle. This stretch we don't do very often. We don't do this when we're walking or reaching. It's very important for our ankle flexibility. So stretching the toes and even stretching the toes now this backward way and pressing through the top of the ankle. Really important for stairs, just walking in general, and our balance to have the ankle flexibility. Very nice. Little ankle roll. Good. Great. Holding onto the chair, we'll do a little with both feet first, and then we'll do some tree pose. So let's come up just a little bit. It doesn't have to be a lot. Get the toes used to it. Just a little bit of a heel raise. Up and down. And down, maybe increasing your range, but not holding just yet. So just sort of find the range of your ankle and big toe, because this time we don't want to have the ankle popping out. So if your big toe limits how much you can come up, stop where your big toe can support you, because we are weight bearing this time. Then find the top of your range and pause. If you'd like to make it also more about balance, you can put the hands out to the side, but only if your big toes are holding you steady. We don't want to pop the ankle out. Breathe. Breathe. Ease in the jaw. Good, and lower down. Very nice. So moving into our tree, we can do a little variation on tree today. Cross the right foot over the left, kind of propping on those toes that we just stretched. And then resting the ankle against the front of the left shin. So we're opening up the knee. Just a little difference in our center of gravity, kind of playing with our center of gravity. So this is our tree pose today. And then find your arms where you'd like them to be, your hands, heart space, overhead, whatever works. Breathe. One finger on the chair is still tree pose. Breathe. You find yourself tipping and swaying, that's what trees do. And it's good mind play. Very nice. Let's bring that right knee forward. So we're almost like crossing our legs, standing up, and then release the ankle. So our knee is just now high. Knee high. Great balance. One leg balance posing, one leg balance practice is one of the best things you can do for long-term balance. Just lifting one leg. Good, and down. Very nice. You don't have to be doing anything or moving. Standing with one foot up, you can do that standing in line anywhere. It's just, the research has shown it's great balance practice. So let's bring that left foot over, kind of prop on the toes first, kind of get that hip used to things, and slide the foot up to your capacity, or keep the toes right there on the ground. Very nice. For this tree pose, hands to the heart, or up, wherever you'd like them. Breathe. This side might be different, maybe more swaying, maybe put your toe down for a second. Breathe. Very nice. Now let's bring that left knee forward. The right leg might be very different for your support. So the chair is always there, or you can lower the left foot. But to your capacity, a nice tall spine. Just keeping the left leg raised for a moment. Very nice, and lower down. And Tadasana, notice your body. Strength and balance in the legs. Gently lift the toes, kind of grounding in. That nice awareness of your foundation. So strong, length in the spine. Strong shoulders. Very nice. So you don't bump your hand on your chair. If you're standing like I am, we're gonna just do arm sweep, arms up, look up through the palms. Big breath. And exhale, arms down. Once more. Exhale, arms down. Very nice. Let's go to our chair. Of course, we're going to do our chair practice. We'll practice by just going down nice and slowly. So if you have your calves kind of touching the back of the chair, so you know it's there. So down nice and slow. And notice as you bend the knees and bend the hips, that counterbalance. Maybe lift the toes. So as you're coming down, without the grip of the toes, you're using all four corners of the feet and the balance. So that your weight isn't going back in your heels, or you're not toppling forward into the balls of the feet. So keeping that weight nice and steady, all four corners of the feet, until you're in your seat. Again, really good practice. Very nice. So let's come forward in our chair. Knees nice and wide. We were doing all that standing and balancing, kind of really using the inside of the legs for that. Let's just do a little side stretch. So my right wrist to my right knee, and left arm up and over. Exhale, draw the elbow down. Inhale, reach over. Exhale down. And then last reach. We'll just pause here. Kind of find a stretch that feels good for you. Maybe it's here, maybe your elbow comes down and you want to drop into your back, your shoulder blade a little bit more, whatever works for you. That feels kind of nice. Good. Inhale, reach up. Switch and over to the other side. So inhaling here, kind of find that breath between the ribs. Exhale, draw the elbow down. Inhale over. Exhale, draw it down. And again, stretching over on this side, whatever feels good. Maybe reaching overhead, maybe hug the left shoulder with the right hand. Find a little space in the right shoulder blade. Good, and sweep the arm back up and bring it over. Very nice. Then we're gonna find some movement in your hips, swinging the knees back and forth a little bit. We're gonna just drop the left knee down and then the right. So finding that motion very gently with the knees. The knees should really be kind of staying straight. We shouldn't be bending the knees. You can lift your heel. It's more about the hip. So we want to guard the knee. We're not twisting the knee. This is more about giving our knees room so that we can rotate the hip. Very nice. Bring the soles of the feet together. And actually, yeah, the soles of the feet together and allow the hips just to fall open. They're not falling open as much as maybe we're lying down because of the chair, but and then just little in, open and close here. Very good. Good. Come to stillness. We'll scoot back in your chair a little bit. Hands nice and wide. We're just going to stretch the arms out, palms facing forward with the fingers nice and open to kind of get into the wrist, tendons in the wrist. So up and then exhale down. Nice wide fingers up, kind of pressing away. Exhale, fingers toward the ground. Inhale, fingers up. Exhale down. A couple more times. Good. Nice straight spine. Let's hold with the fingers toward the sky. Nice wide fingers, really pressing out. You're really trying to reach the fingers up, so you might even get that into your elbows. Just breathe. Good, and exhale down. So keeping the arms, you can bend the elbows if that's bothering your wrists. Flipping the hands down, so the fingertips are pointing down. Again, notice as you breathe, you feel something up into the forearms, ease in the shoulders. Very nice. Let's roll the wrists. Very good. I'm going to take a brief forward fold for an inversion. Unless you have eye pressure or blood pressure problems, we'll start here, crossing the elbows on the knees, propping there, and you can hang the head there. That's one phase. The other one will be opening the arms just to the outside of the knees and lowering the chest down. And then your shoulders kind of stop your chest from going further. Or if you'd like, you can bring the shoulders inside the knees and lower the head. Whatever works for you. Any discomfort, place the hands on top of the knees and slowly push up. We'll be here for just a few breaths. Wherever you are, let those shoulders just kind of cascade to the outside. Think of the forehead just cascading down off the top of your head. Ease in the jaw, teeth are separated, just the lips can be closed if that's comfortable. Notice your breath in the low back, the mid back, upper back, into the legs. Just breathe in, breathe out. Notice the jaw, the forehead. The inversions can be very good for our circulation. We just always want to be cautious if we have any eye or blood pressure. We don't want the head below the heart. Couple more breaths. Ease in the neck. Very nice. Now, wherever you are, gently one hand, your left hand to the top of the knee, and then right hand to the top of the knee. Eyes open if they're closed, and just very slowly push your knees away, kind of reorienting up to seated. Fix the hair. Nice tall spine. You can close your eyes here, palms up or down, whatever feels good. And just breathe, kind of sitting in that reorientation. Very nice. Open the eyes if they're closed. You're gonna sit back in your chair, or you can lie down if you'd like for some couple minutes of Shavasana, of our yoga rest, where we just let the practice sit with us. And as we breathe in this rest time, you can allow the mind just to feel the chest rise and fall, or the shoulders rise and fall, or you can think about the tip of the nose with the air coming in and out, in and out. Just giving the mind some place to be so that it can stay here in your yoga for just a few more minutes. So we're gonna squeeze the toes. Just gonna bring some relaxation to the feet by first bringing some tension. Clench the calves. Inhale. Exhale, release. Release the legs. And thinking about our hands, we'll clench our fists, tighten the shoulders, tighten the forearm, the upper arms into the ribs. Tight, tight. Inhale. Exhale, release. The arms, the upper body, just let that go. Then drawing the face in as if there's a drawstring on the nose, pinching the lips, forehead, the mouth, the cheeks, squeezing in toward the nose. Breathe. Inhale. Exhale, big, wide mouth, wide eyes. Lion face, eyebrows up, mouth open. You can stick your tongue out. Big open face. Breathe. Good. Inhale. Release. Exhale. And just the breath. Soaking in your yoga practice to the forehead and face. Breath in and out of the shoulders and arms. Ease in the ribs and hips. Bringing that breath into the legs and feet. Couple minutes of just you and your breath. Gently bring your awareness back to your space if you're coming out of Shavasana, or stay right where you are. But when you wake the body, do so with a nice gentle breath, gentle movement to the fingers and toes. Ankles and wrists. Just a slow, deep breath in and out. Palms together with thumbs at the heart space. Let's just reach our fingertips to the sky on a gentle inhale. And gentle exhale, lowering the thumbs to the heart space. Thanking yourself, kind words and gratitude for being here for your yoga. With each inhale and exhale, may we be present in our breath. And with each breath, may we be present in our day. Namaste, everyone.